ever seen a pianist play piano, you'll see that a lot of times, not only do they play beautiful music on their hands, with their hands I should say, but they also use their foot to operate what's on the bottom. Those are called pedals. And today I'm going to talk about the different types of pedals and their functions. Now, the most common pedal that pianists will use is called the damper pedal, and it is one that we always see pianists do, and it's on the right side of an acoustic piano. Most modern pianos will have three pedals: the una corda on the left, the sostenuto in the middle, the mute pedal in the middle, and then the damper. Normally, if we press on a couple notes, you can see, yeah. When I press the notes, the felts come up, allowing the strings to vibrate. Once I finish pressing the notes, felts come down, notes are gone. But if I press on the damper pedal, the entire felt, the 88 keys, of course, some of the higher ones doesn't have the specific felt. The felt parts come up, which would allow the strings to freely vibrate. So now even if I press a note and release it straight away, you can hear the sound kept on going, and either until the sound dies out on its own, or I lift the pedal and have the felt come down again, pressing on the strings, then the sound will be gone. So for example, if I was to play something like this. Just like that. And the damper pedal is the most common pedal used, and anytime you see a pedal marking in music, 99% of the time it is asking you to use this specific pedal. For music like River Flows in You or stuff like that, you'll be using it. The next one that's universal across most of the acoustic pianos is what's on the left side, and we call it una corda pedal or soft pedal. Here's how we normally play. And now, if I press on the left pedal, the keys will shift a little bit to the right side, and what happens is the hammers that's underneath the strings also shift a little bit to the right. So it's not hitting the full, like 1 string, 2 string, 3 strings we have on the piano. It's not fully hitting it. It's only hitting part of it. So now, again, let's review how it would sound like without. Now with the soft pedal. It's a soft pedal now. So let me move back a little bit as I play. Normally you would hear, for example, Moonlight Sonata, first movement. That is also universal across most of the pianos. Of course, for upright pianos, the way they do function is a little bit different, but the results are the same. And then we have the middle pedal. Well, the middle pedal is different if you have an upright piano versus a grand piano. For an upright piano, generally it acts as a mute pedal. And what a mute pedal does for upright pianos, you would step down on it and shift it to the left so it locks, and the felt would come down. The piece of felt essentially muting the piano. The piano would sound really, really soft. Before a grand piano, what happens is it's called a sostenuto pedal, and if you press on it, it kind of only sustains the notes you want it to sustain. So if I wanted just the 3 notes here, press the notes, step on the pedal, just these 3 notes, the rest of them. Only these couple notes are sustained. Or, yeah. And for some other grand pianos, what I've seen is that if I press on the middle pedal, I could have just the bass parts of the strings be sustained, and then the other parts of the piano is still like normal. That is, of course, the 3 different pedals on the piano, an acoustic piano. Now, if you have a digital keyboard, a good enough one sometimes provides you already with the 3 pedals, which usually the middle pedal will do the function of a grand piano. But if you have just bought a keyboard, sometimes you only have one single pedal, external pedal units you can use, which will oftentimes just be the sustain pedal. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little short lesson about the pedals, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.